Hey everyone, it's Janon German, Charleston's Concierge Realtor, and I'm here at the Park Circle Community Building. Come on, let's go inside. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am excited to present to you another amazing guest. Today I'm here with Kyle Lahm, and she is a part of the North Charleston Cultural Arts Department, and she's going to give us a quick tour of the North Charleston Community Center building here in Park Circle. Hey Kyle, thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here.
I appreciate you giving us this tour. I have a lot of clients and friends that live in the area, or maybe they're thinking about moving to the area. So it's important to know what the features are of this amazing community center building. So you lead the way and tell us what we need to see and what we need to know about.
Oh, well, we're standing in the lobby of the Park Circle Community Building, which opened in November of 2023. Reopened. Obviously, this facility's been here for a very long time.
I know, it's the center of the circle.
It's literally the center of the circle. But the new building was designed to replace an aging facility that had sort of outlived its usefulness.
Right.
Mechanically and
community
too,
right? Yeah, functionally.
So the new building is similar in a lot of ways, but of course has a lot of great new features that the Cultural Arts Department is excited to explore and show everyone. And the number one question people ask when they walk in this building is, what is this place?
What is this
what
place?
Are you doing
what
here?
do you got going on here?
So, we're the Cultural Arts Department, and previously the facility was managed by Parks and Rec.
Okay.
So it was a little different back then,
there.
and now with us here, behind you would be the first change. Part of the city's public art collection now is able to be displayed in this building. Typically, the public art collection lives at North Charleston City Hall, where there are 3 floors of walls, and this collection has been something that the department has been curating for 40-odd years.
Wow.
Currently, what we have on view in the building right now are past winners of the North Charleston Cultural Arts Festival Design Contest. So each year we have a design competition where an artist submits a piece that is then used to market the festival. So about 20 years of previous winners are displayed on the walls here right now. In the future, we do have a space marked for an artist in residence. And so as you turn off the lobby, you'll come across our front desk where our staff is available to answer all the questions that folks have about what happens here. Right. And the first thing folks see is our little history workroom.
Wow, history
and
workroom.
so a lot of people don't realize the city was incorporated a little over 50 years ago. We celebrated our 50th birthday in 2022. We had our 55th. But we have been curating some things over the years, a lot of newspapers, obviously, and a lot of history that's related to the former Navy Yard.
Wow,
so a lot of folks associate North Charleston with the Charleston Naval Shipyard, which, as we know, closed in the 90s. And we have a ton of memorabilia and stuff from the shipyard, which really shaped this community.
Exactly.
And our little workroom allows folks to come in and donate stuff to us, which is something we really want to encourage folks to do. As we all think about folks that are aging out and carry all these memories with them when they go, we would like to help preserve those memories.
Exactly.
So as folks are cleaning out and finding cool things that are related to the history of North Charleston, there is a history here, even though we are a fairly young city.
Yes,
this area existed long before the 70s when we incorporated the North area. Lots of different names for this area before it was North Charleston. So we invite folks to come here. And with this department now being in this building and not behind security at City Hall,
it's accessible for everybody.
It's ground level. You can walk right in and talk to us and drop off your donations.
Awesome.
So that's like the first thing folks see. And I think cool next to that history workroom is a wall that displays the original flooring from the old building.
Ooh, cool.
So this wall over here is the original oak flooring that lived in the old auditorium.
That's cool.
And a lot of folks would recognize that flooring lives in a lot of old houses in
old
Park
houses.
Circle.
Exactly.
So Golden Oak
You'll
was
see
the
those.
thing, right? Back in the 50s and 60s.
Absolutely, and that's such a trend nowadays
Yeah.
for new homeowners and people looking for that vintage vibe that Park Circle
It's in my
offers.
house. It's in a lot of houses,
Yeah,
so folks recognize
absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
And again, look what you're seeing on the walls. There's some previous
Beautiful.
design competition winners. And behind us here is our rehearsal studio. So when we were talking about the planning for this facility, we work with a lot of dance groups that need places to practice, need places to teach classes, all those different things. You'll see this was sponsored by South Carolina Federal Credit Union.
Plus.
Many of the spaces at the playground and in the building, we worked with some local sponsors to help us get there financially to finish everything.
To make it nice and beautiful and offer this for residents and everyone, really.
Yeah, so this space has a little bit of a cushy floor in it, mirrors, so we've got Scottish country dance in here on Monday nights.
Okay.
We've got a fitness workout class in the building. And then we're working with some dance companies that are actually doing productions that are kind of renting this space out to do their sort of staging and rehearsal in that space. So we're real happy to have it.
So just if someone wants to utilize any of the spaces here, what's the process for renting or reserving the space?
So we haven't gotten to the event hall yet. That's the most popular thing that folks want to rent out. But the rehearsal space is kind of strictly for the art community to come in and help us use. We're working with teachers who want to stage classes to do that, so they just need to come in and talk to us.
Awesome.
And we also have our meeting room. The meeting room is sort of more of a classroom. City staff, fire department doing trainings here, and folks can also rent it out. We've had a few groups, school district, that kind of thing, come in and rent it. So again, they can talk to us about that. And then lastly, across the hall, this is our art studio. Obviously the chairs are up. We've been cleaning in here. This is the end of the school year. So our department does a ton of outreach with local schools, with artists that go out into schools and do residencies and performances and after school enrichment. This studio is also where the department holds all of our workshops and classes. So artists come in and teach folks everything from drawing to wet felting to traditional painting, all the things. We do a great series with a local certified Bob Ross teacher, so we get there and to paint like Bob Ross.
Bob Ross, he's popular. Everyone loves him.
It
never gets old.
Still kicking it with showing people how to teach.
Awesome.
So again, all these spaces, we did not have these spaces before. We didn't have a facility. We didn't have an art center. It is the Park Circle Community Building, but it kind of serves as an art center. So we came in the lobby in our front entrance where we saw the history room and our front desk area. And all the spaces, the studios that we toured are kind of to the right. And then on the left side of the lobby is the entrance to our event hall. And this is the Robbins Construction Event Hall. Robbins Construction actually built this whole facility and helped sponsor this room. And it was intentionally designed as a very flexible space.
I see
that.
So
it's a space for our department to produce programming, host events for our North Charleston Arts Festival. And then it's also a space for the community. So we've hosted a whole bunch of birthday parties already and baby showers and
great space here.
Some school district trainings. We've done a whole bunch of fire department trainings. We had the fire department graduation here. It was real sweet.
It's already being put to good use.
It's been used quite a bit. And what is flexible about this space is it is a performance space, even though you don't see a stage right now. We have a whole set of portable staging that can come in, and we hosted a dance showcase here as part of our arts festival, utilizing that staging. Bands can perform, DJs, etc. And then right now we're between events, so we're kind of set from something that was smaller yesterday, but we can do 150 people seated for a dinner, or upwards of 250 people for more of a cocktail party reception. And then again, we have 250 chairs to line up for performances. So the space is flexible. We've got sort of an indoor-outdoor feel with these doors that open up onto our porch, and of course from this room. It's a beautiful view of all the other facilities on the grounds, a playground and the ball field. And then on Thursdays, North Charleston Cultural Arts produces the city's farmers market. So the North Charleston Farmers Market is from 3 to 7 on Thursdays from May to October. And right out the back door is our pavilion, an area where we host that.
So there's outdoor event space too.
Yeah, so it's not really event space.
Okay,
We host the
thank
farmers
you.
market out there, but it's also the home of the outdoor restrooms that service the playground. So that
yes.
pavilion serves as sort of a public shady space. We can't really make it private for rentals.
That's true. Okay, that
so
makes
we
sense.
can host public facing events that are free and open to the public out there, like the farmers market.
So it's been announced that the playground here is the world's largest inclusive playground. What can you tell us about that?
Well, this playground was designed, obviously, by the North Charleston Parks and Rec Department. We like to call them, in cultural arts, we like to call Parks and Rec our partners in fun, right?
Partners in fun.
We partner on a lot of the city events that people attend and work together on a number of different things. But they were real intentional with how this space was designed, working with a company that specializes in adaptive and accessible playgrounds where all children can play.
Right.
So landscape structures, a lot of people ask me this question, who built this playground?
Right.
Landscape Structures out of Minnesota built this playground and designed it with our friends at Parks and Rec. And it is, as I'm told, the largest in the world. And if you drive by here on a Saturday, you would believe that statement.
You can tell. Even
We're
right now,
we're here on a weekday,
active.
but it's the last week of school, so there's several school field trips happening today. People ask me a lot, well, you're there every day. I know you don't run the playground, but weekdays are a great day to visit the playground. You want to come when it's not slammed with 500 kids, come on a weekday morning.
Weekdays.
And as summer approaches, folks will be happy that there's lots of shade here. There's shaded picnic tables behind us.
I think the intentionality behind that design makes it user-friendly for
It's super user-friendly. And, parking is a premium here. We do have overflow parking on Park Place, which is a square that kind of runs around the circle. And there are 4 crosswalks that service the inside. Between the playground and the inclusive ball field, which again, we're using that word inclusive because this is a play field for everyone.
Everybody.
Wheelchairs, crutches, all those things that folks need to use to get around and have fun are able to be used on that play surface. Connecting these two spaces, the playground and the play field, and even the building to some extent through the circle, this is the Park Circle Pavilion.
And this pavilion, is where farmers market happens.
Yeah, but this pavilion was designed really to house the market. We've been doing this market for a lot of years in the rain, under tents, and anytime weather has gotten in the way, we hadn't really been able to keep going. With this cover, if it's raining and not dangerous weather, we can keep operating. We can still have the market. It keeps us dry. And again, another great local business partner, Roper St. Francis, helped build this pavilion and sponsor our farmers market. And as folks are around the campus, they're going to see names like Boeing that helped build this playground, and smaller local businesses like Fox Music, whose name is on the board over there. They helped with our sound system in the building. Lots of folks helped make this project happen, as well as all the dedicated city staff that met for 2 years.
A lot of
while
planning
this was being
went
built.
into this for this community to have this amazing space for everyone to enjoy. Well,
absolutely.
Kyle, I really appreciate you taking time to chat with me
Thanks so much for
give us
coming.
this amazing tour. I know my clients and friends that live in the area or maybe thinking about moving to the area are gonna love enjoying this location and all it has to offer. So thanks again.
Thanks for coming out. Come see us anytime.
For sure.